Hi children, for today our topic is if conditions. Let us learn if conditions step by step, which is very important in all your school examinations as well as competitive examinations. Let us see if conditions. What does it mean by the word condition? Even if conditions have one more name, that is if clause, if clauses, if clause or if clauses, if conditions, even it has one more name called clauses. Before I explain what is a clause, let me ask you a question. What does it mean by the word condition? The condition is nothing but a decision making statement. A condition is nothing but a decision making statement. Before you take a decision, generally you put a statement. If this statement is fulfilled, then the decision will be taken. That is the reason a condition is named a decision making statement. Coming to clause, as we discussed, if conditions even have the name if clauses. If clauses, what does it mean by the word clause? Clause is an independent sentence. Clause is a set of words which has a subject and predicate, gives a complete sense by itself, is called a clause. How many clauses do we have? There are mainly two clauses we are going to discuss now. What are the two clauses we are going to discuss? We are going to discuss with main clause and subordinate clause. What is meant by main clause? A main clause is nothing but an independent clause. An independent clause means a clause which gives complete meaning by itself is nothing but a main clause. What does it mean by the subordinate clause? Subordinating clause cannot give complete meaning by itself unless it depends on the main clause. Then what is the difference between these two? Main clause has subject, verb, object. Similarly, we find subordinating clause is also with subject, verb and object. Then when both the sentences have subject, verb and object, then what would be the difference between these two? Yes, let me show you one sentence how the difference will be shown. Say for example, he works hard. If you take this sentence, he works hard. He is the subject, works hard is a predicate. Subject and predicate together gives complete meaning. Subject and predicate together gives complete meaning, that is called main clause. Say for example, though he works hard. Though he works hard. When I write though he works hard, so what? Even in the second sentence you find the subject he, works hard the predicate, but it is not giving complete meaning by itself because it is supported by the subordinating conjunction. Henceforth, we need to understand two clauses have a lot of difference. Main clause gives complete meaning, whereas subordinate clause does not give complete meaning. As today's topic is if conditions, how many conditions do we have? We have four conditions, namely zero condition, possible condition, which is even named probable condition. Similarly, impossible condition, it is named improbable condition, even imaginary condition. And the last and final one is unfulfilled condition, it is a hypothetical condition, even it is called. Let us now understand condition by condition and how the structure of each and every condition represents and how to convert a sentence into different conditions. And one more point need to be understood, each and every condition has two clauses, they are subordinating clause and main clause. In if condition, whenever I use the word subordinating clause, remember an if clause. First condition is zero condition. This zero condition is even called a real condition. Remember, this is even called a real condition. What does the zero condition express? The zero condition expresses universal truths and scientific facts. Universal truths and scientific facts generally are to be expressed in zero condition. As we know, each and every condition has two sentences. They are subordinating clause, main clause. Whenever we use subordinating clause while explaining if conditions, my dear children, remember it is if clause. Remember, in zero condition, in both the classes, we have to use only simple present tense, because we use simple present tense to express universal truths and scientific facts. Let us see three sentences so we can easily understand. Heat ice, it melts, or heat the ice, it melts. In the examination, they give you similar sentence, heat the ice, it melts. They give you similar sentence and ask you rewrite the sentence using if. Before you start converting, you try to read the sentence, heat the ice, it melts. It is a scientific fact. It is a scientific fact. Scientific facts you need to write only in zero condition. Then what is the zero condition? Verb form. The zero condition tense is simple present tense in both main clause as well as subordinating clause. Hence, my dear children, if you heat the ice, what happens? It melts. It melts. This is the answer. Sometimes they ask you rewrite the sentence using unless. Using unless. When they ask you rewrite the sentence using unless, remember unless is equal to if not, negative meaning. Whenever you are using unless, do not use a negative verb along with it. So, what is the answer? Unless you heat the ice, it does not melt. Unless, answer I am writing here, unless you heat the ice, it does not, it doesn't or does not melt. Not melts. Do not write yes whenever you come across or whenever you use does in simple present tense. First form of the verb never takes yes or es to its form. Unless, as it is expressing negative meaning, if the condition is negative, result would be negative. If the condition is positive, the result would be positive. Remember this. See the second sentence. The second sentence started with when it rains, the trees grow. You may be asked in the examination, rewrite the sentence replacing when with if, rewrite the sentence using unless, rewrite the sentence using do not. Remember. So, whenever you want to rewrite the sentence, first you try to read the sentence and understand whether it is universal truth or scientific truth. If it is an universal truth or scientific truth, use zero condition, which means instead of using if it rains, if clause in simple present tense, even in the main clause is also simple present tense, same sentence will be taking place. Unless, when you use with unless is equal to if not, means do not. Unless it rains, when the condition is negative, we know that even the result goes negative. Unless it rains, the trees is a plural, so we have to use present tense. So, the trees don't grow. The trees don't grow. Same way with do not. How do you use with do not? If it does not, do not or does not based on the subject, as the subject is third person singular, we use does not. If it does not rain, the trees do not grow. Let us see the third sentence. Today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. It's an universal truth. So when it is an universal truth, if you are asked to write with the if condition, then you write if today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday. If today is not Saturday, tomorrow is not Sunday. How do they ask close test in zero condition? How to answer close test in zero condition? My dear children, whenever you answer a close test, you need to concentrate on the area where you don't have a blank first. Read the entire sentence first and then go to the place or go to the sentence which does not have a blank and see the structure or the verb form of the sentence. Once after you see the verb form of the sentence, then you start answering the blank. Let us see how to answer. If people eat too much, they get fat. Which is the sentence given with the blank? The sentence given with blank is main clause. The part is main clause. Better not to go straight to the main clause and then read the rest of the sentence. If people eat too much is the inference for us to fill the blank. It is an inference to fill the blank. If people eat too much is natural fact, general fact, scientific fact, because whenever scientific facts are used, you have to write only in zero condition. What is the zero condition? Structure of main clause, either it is a main clause or a subordinate clause. Zero condition takes simple present tense. Then the subject is there, so we have to use the plain first form of the verb. So the answer is they get fat. Let us see the second sentence. If the world is a stage, if the world is a stage, if the world is a stage, then life dash a game. Again, the answer is given, the blank is given in main clause. So what is your inference here? If the world is a stage, it is also an universal statement like proverb. When world is a stage, then life dash a game. In the bracket, B is given. My dear children, remember B stands for B form in the fill in the blanks. B stands for B form, not being. Do not write being. What are the present B forms? The present B forms are is, or, am. As the subject is life, third person singular, we have to use is in the place of be. So life is a game. Life is a game. Let us see the next sentence. If water dash at 100 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees, it boils. Where do you find the blank in this sentence? The blank is seen in if clause. The blank is seen in if clause. Then what is your inference? You need to get the inference from the main clause. The main clause expresses it boils. What boils? Water boils. It is a scientific truth. It's scientific fact. When scientific truths and scientific facts are given, you have to write only into zero condition. Water is third person singular, so that we have to use S or ES to the first form of the verb. So the water reaches. If water reaches 100 degrees, it boils. Next sentence. If the temperature dash below 0 Celsius, if temperature dash 0 Celsius, water freezes. Water freezes. What is your inference sentence? The inference sentence is here main class. It gives the information the sentence belongs to 0 condition. When the sentence gives information that belongs to 0 condition, in if class you need to write a simple present tense V1 or V1 plus S or ES. But here in the bracket they have given you B. B stands for B form. What are the present B forms? Is or am. So the temperature is a third person singular, hence I need to take the is. Next sentence. If babies are hungry, if babies are hungry, what do they do in general? If babies are hungry, what do they do? They cry. It is an universal fact. When it is an universal fact, you have to use only first form of the verb in the main class. What is the first form of the verb of cry? Cry only. So you have to write only cry. Coming to possible condition. What is possible condition? The meaning or the word possible itself gives the meaning. It is possible to fulfill. It is possible to happen. The word possible itself gives the meaning. It is possible to fulfill or possible to happen. Now it expresses the possibility of a condition which is given in the if clause. So possible conditions expresses and shows the possibility of the condition to be fulfilled. What is the structure of possible condition? How many clauses do we have? We have 2 clauses. They are if clauses and main clauses. If clause is called subordinating clause, main clause is principal clause, whatever you call it. So in if clause, the tense of possible condition must be simple present. The tense of main clause must be future simple or simple future. So what is the simple future verb form? Will, shall, can, may plus V1. You can use any one among these 4 words which expresses futurity, which expresses future time. Once if you confirm and understand the structure of possible condition, read the sentence. Send this letter now, she will receive tomorrow. In the examination they ask you, rewrite the sentence using if. In if conditions, as we know that we have 4 sentences, but in which condition this sentence has to be changed is the biggest question mark and confusion for the most of the students. My dear children, the easy technique to remember is, if you find a sentence with directly main verb, that is imperative sentence, if you find both the sentences in present tense, or if you find one sentence in present and one sentence in future tense, you blindly confirm this sentence can be converted only into possible condition. So this, send this letter now, she will receive tomorrow. So this is clear and I confirm the sentence can be converted into possible condition. Then what is the possible condition structure of if clause? The possible condition structure of if clause is simple present tense, but there is no subject here. Remember, whenever there is an imperative sentence, you confirm that there is a subject you. So if you send this letter, if you send this letter now, second sentence in main class, you have to use will, shall, can, may plus V1. They have already given will receive, so you need not change anything else. You rewrite as it is, the entire sentence can be rewritten. In the examination, instead asking if they ask you to rewrite the sentence with unless, then how do you do? Simple, in the place of if, you are writing unless. Unless you send this letter, unless you send this letter, as the condition expresses negative meaning or a negative tone, result also would be negative. So what would be the negative result? if you send, she will receive. If you do not send, what happens? She will not receive. So main class also will carry the same tone. Will not receive. Will not receive tomorrow. This is the answer. Sometimes they ask you rewrite the sentence using do not. Do not. Do not is nothing but unless. So you start the sentence with the subject. If you do not send this letter, if you do not send this letter, if you do not send this letter means a negative sense, inability. So if you express the inability, result also will be in negative. So this is very, very important. If you do not send this letter, she will not receive by tomorrow. Let us see the second sentence. Start early, you can catch the bus. Rewrite the sentence using if. If you start early, you can catch the bus. Rewrite the sentence using unless. Unless is equal to if not. Unless you start early, and unless expresses negative tone and negative condition, means impossibility or inability. When it expresses inability, the result also goes in a negative way. So that unless you express, unless, if condition, it's very easy, you can easily write if you start early, what happens? You can catch the bus. You can catch the bus. Unless you start early, unless you start early, this sentence gives you inability or a negative tone. When it gives a negative tone, automatically the main class result also will be in negative. So you cannot catch the bus. Be careful. Unless you start early, you cannot catch the bus. Ask questions in closed test in if condition. Then how to answer the closed test? If she dash, in the bracket it is given need a pen. If she need a pen, she can borrow from me. Which is the part that has a blank? If she dash a pen, the blank is given in if class. The blank is given in the if class. Then you see the main class. When the blank is given in the if class, do not depend on the if class. Then you immediately come to the main class. What is the main class? She can borrow. Can borrow. Can plus V1. Can plus V1. Where do we use can plus V1? Only in possible condition main class. Only in possible condition main class we use can plus V1. So when we confirm it is a possible condition, then what is the structure of possible condition of if class? The possible condition of if class structure is simple present tense. So as the third person singular is used as a subject, first form of the verb takes yes or es. Then what is the answer? If she needs a pen, she can borrow from me. Coming to the next sentence, if I talk to your father, I dash ask him to call you. So where is the blank here? In the main class. Whereas the blank is given in the main class. When blank is given in the main class, you need to depend on what? If condition. What is the if condition verb? The if class verb is V1. When the if class verb is in V1, that is a simple present tense, main class must be in simple future tense. So I will ask your father to call you. I will ask him to call you. I will, or I shall, or I can ask him to call you. How to do editing with possible condition? When you see the sentences on board, if I see him, I give him a lift. If I see him, when you see, if I see is the first form of the verb. When if conditions have first form of the verb, that means simple present tense. Main class must have will, shall, can, may plus V1. So what are we supposed to do? Once after confirming, if I see is the first form, when there is the first form of the verb, main class must have only the simple future tense. But what is the verb given here? Gave. Gave is V2. So we are not supposed to use V2 in main class. So I will give him. What is the answer? I will give. Gave become will give. This is the correct answer. So remember, you have to be careful how to do even editing. Next sentence. If he reads in bad light, he would ruin his eyes. If he reads, in if condition, what is the verb we find? Simple present tense. When there is a simple present tense in if condition, main class must have either will, shall, can, may plus V1. But what is the verb used in main class? Would ruin. Would should not be used here. Now what is the correct answer? Will, he will ruin his. So what is the answer? He will ruin his eyes. Third sentence. If you come late, they did not allow. If you come late, come is V1 or V2? Come, V1. So in if class, if you find V1, that is simple present tense, main class must have will, shall, can, may plus V1. So what is the tense of? What is the tense of? What is the tense of main class here? Did not. So you have to write they will not allow you, not they did not. They will not allow you. They will not allow you. And let us see this fourth sentence. He will buy. If he liked. If he liked. In main class, will buy. In main class, will buy is used. When will is used in main class, subordinate class must be in simple present tense. But the verb given in the sentence is in simple past. So simple past has to be changed into simple future. What is the simple past is to be changed into simple present tense. What is the simple present tense form of liked? Like. So like. As the subject is third person singular, remember, as the subject is third person singular, like takes yes. So now the answer is if he likes. And the last sentence, if I had time, I will make a cake. I will make a cake. Will make expresses future tense. When it represents or refers to future tense, subordinate class must be in present tense. Subordinate class must be in present tense. What is the present form of had? The present form of had is have, because the subject is first person singular. That is the reason why we are using have. If I have time, I will make a cake. My dear students, as I already mentioned, you need to understand three dimensions while learning the topic. This is the third dimension, that is called editing part. How to do editing with a possible condition. In my next class, I will explain you improbable condition and unfulfilled condition with the conversions, editing as well as close test.